So in our intro video, we saw our 4 laws of logarithms that we're going to focus on in this lesson. Now what we're going to do is we're going to apply those to examples where we're given some information. In the first one, we're told that log base 10 of 2 is equal to 0.30, and log base 10 of 3 is equal to 0.48. So what that means is that our goal is to get these simplified down to a log base 10 of 2 and a log base 10 of 3. So if we can get that figured out, then we just know what each of those equals, we plug in our decimals and find our answer. So here's what I mean by that. The first one will be probably the most straightforward one. So we have log base 10 of 3 over 2. So we have a property that tells us we can divide, or it's a division, so we're going to subtract log base 10 of 3 minus log base 10 of 2. Well, we know that log base 10 of 3 is equal to 0.48 minus log base 10 of 2 is 0.30, and that's going to give us our final answer of 0.18. Alright, so here's where it gets a little bit tricky. We have log base 10 of 12. So we want to break down that 12 so that we can have log base 10, we want 2 here or 3. So we know that 12 is equal to 4 times 3. So there's the 3 that we're going to get. Well, can we write 4 in terms of 2? And then you'd say, well, yeah, that is 2 squared times 3. So 2 squared times 3 is equal to that 12. So what we do is we just rewrite the problem. We're taking the log base 10 of 2 squared times 3. Because 2 squared times 3 is 4. No, it's not. It's 12. That's what I meant to say. Alright, so we have a law that tells us when you're multiplying, we will add. So we have log base 10 of 2 squared plus log base 10 of 3. So that log base 10 of 3, that's good. We wanted that because we're told that that is equal to 0.48. Now we just have to figure this out. We're going to use another property anytime that you have that exponent. Remember, that's going to go out in front. So we have 2 times the log of base 10 of 2 plus the log of base 10 of 3. So here's our log base 10 of 2. We have a value to plug in for that, and here's our log base 10 of 3. So all we do is we plug in those numbers. We're going to have 2 times log base 10 of 2 is equal to 0.30 plus log base 10 of 3 is equal to 0.48. And then we just go ahead and we add those together and we get 1.08 for our final answer. Are these fun yet? Alright, log base 10 of 4. This may be what would have been a better one to start with instead of that last one. Again, we don't know what the log base 10 of 4 is, but if we can write this in terms of 2 or 3, then we can work that out. So log base 10, 4 is equal to 2 squared. So 2 squared. Now I've got that 2 that I need. We're going to use one of our laws that says exponent goes out front, so 2 times the log base 10 of 2. And then we know that log base 10 of 2, we will replace this with a 0.30. So it's 2 times 0.30 to give us 0.60 for our final answer. Alright, so we have a couple more examples. These are following the same directions as the last 3. We're looking for a log base 10 of 2 or a log base 10 of 3. The other thing you want to keep in mind is if you have a log base 10 of 10, so remember we have a law that says if those are the same thing, it's going to equal 1. So we'll keep that in mind as we are simplifying this. We have log base 10 of 300. So how can we break down the 300? Well, that's 3 times 100. There's that 3 that we want. And then 100 we can break down into a 10 squared. And that will give us, we can use a 10 from up there. So here's what this is going to look like. Log base 10 of 3 times 10 squared. Because 3 times 10 squared is 300. So we have a law that tells us we can break this apart with addition. Log base 10 of 3 plus log base 10 of 10 squared. Alright, so this one is set. That looks good. This one has this exponent that we're going to put out front. So we have log base 10 of 3 plus 2 times the log base 10 of 10. Alright, so log base 10 of 3 we know is equal to 0.48 plus 2 times log base 10 of 10. So we have that property or that law that says if those are the same, it's going to equal 1 every single time. So that's just 2 times 1. So 0.48 plus 2 times 1, whoa, get back here, is equal to 2.48. Alright, last one for this video. We are dividing that fraction right there. So let's go ahead and rewrite it. We have, and then we're going to deal with that 3,000 in a second. Log base 10 of 1 minus log base 10 of 3,000. Alright, so anytime that you have a 1 right there, it doesn't matter what the base is. So log base 10 of 1, let's think of it as being equal to x. That means 10 to some power equals that 1, and that's always going to be a 0. So 0 minus. Alright, so now let's think about that 3,000. How can we break down 3,000? Well, that's 3 times 1,000, and 1,000 is equal to 10 to the third power. So the 3 we need and the 10 is useful like we did in our last example. So I'm going to rewrite this 3 times 10 to the third power. Alright, so we have 0 minus, and I'm going to throw all this in parentheses. Log base 10 of 3, because of that multiplication right there, this is an addition, plus, and then I know it's going to be log base 10 of 10 to the third power. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that 3 right now and throw it out front, if that's okay with you guys. Okay, so we have 0 minus log base 10 of 3 is equal to 0.48 plus 3 times log base 10 of 10 is equal to 1. 0 minus 0.48 plus 3 is 3.48, giving us a final answer of negative 3.48.